the old CBF has been a really great bike, but it's not a bike that I've had a lot of affection for. You know, there's some bikes that you just feel like you got a bond with the machine, you know, and you love the bike. And this bike, I've never really felt like that about it. I can't really fault it. It's a great bike, you know. It's a really good all-rounder, and I use it for all sorts. I've got panniers for it for when I go abroad, and it'll do long rides, no problem. Or just for knocking around like today, little short ride. It takes it all in its stride, and it's brilliant at it, really. The engine in this bike is a detuned Fireblade engine, so I think in the blade it's around about 170 horsepower, something like that, I think. And in this bike it's just a little bit more than 100. So the whole thing is de-stressed, you know, the engine is de-stressed, and everything is working, you know, really within its tolerances. The engine is over-engineered for 100 brake horse, so it's super reliable. But I've just never really had an affectionate feel for the bike. You know, despite admiring how competent it is as an all-round bike, just never really had that affectionate feel for it. I'm not going to get rid of it though, because it's too good at what it does, really. There we are. I've never done a video about it either. You know, I've had this bike for years. It was sort of nearly new when I bought it, not quite new, but nearly new. And I've had it for years, and I've always 10 and a half, 11 years old now, and I've never made a video about it. Maybe that says something, doesn't it, really? Maybe I should do, you know, the pros and cons of long-term CBF1000 ownership or something. Anyway, at the moment we're just taking in this really quite pleasant ride over to Oulton. It'd be all the more pleasant if this boring little Nissan wasn't in front of me, I've got to say, but there we are. C'est la vie. In the winter, this little piece here is a real frost pocket, and you've got to be careful. Just that last 200 metres that I've just been through there, you get black ice on that. Just a little frosty hollow. So now we're coming into Oulton, which is the village that Oulton Broad gets its name from. Just sort of a mile down the road is Oulton Broad itself. And that's just about the end of this little trip for me. Very pleasant ride out on an afternoon. Another biker. Their little nod. See, we do that because we're a fraternity. Well, I'm not supposed to say fraternity, am I? That's sexist language. Can't say brotherhood either. We're a like-minded group of people. It don't roll off the tongue quite the same, does it? But you get the drift. There we are. Well, cheerio folks. That's another short ride. That was a great little ride.